Right now, there's an IELTS examiner somewhere in the world listening to a student speak. And while that student is talking about their hometown or their favorite book, the examiner is mentally scoring them on four separate scales simultaneously.
Four scales at once?
Or, and here's what kills me, most students are accidentally tanking their score on at least two of them. Not because their English is bad, because they don't know what the examiner is actually listening for.
What are they listening for?
That's what this episode is about. I'm going to take you inside the examiner's brain, the four criteria, what actually matters for each one, and the mistakes that cost you a full band score even when your English is good.
No more guessing.
No more guessing.
Welcome to IELTS Speaking podcast. I'm Felicity.
I'm Anthony, and this is Examiner Secrets Part 3.
We've covered test day strategy and the fabrication principle. What's this one about?
The scoring system itself. How examiners actually decide if you're a band 6 or a 7 or an 8, and why understanding this changes everything about how you prepare. Four criteria, equal weighting. Your final score is the average of all four.
So you can't just be good at one thing.
Exactly. The four are fluency and coherence, lexical resource, that's vocabulary, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation.
Fluency, vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation.
Here's what most students get wrong. They think, I need to speak fast, I need to use big words, I need perfect grammar, I need to sound British or American.
And that's not it.
Every single one of those is wrong. Let me show you what examiners actually want. Let's take a look first at fluency and coherence, the most misunderstood criterion.
What do people think it means?
Speed. They think fluency means speaking fast.
But it doesn't.
Fluency means flow. Can you keep going without awkward pauses, without constantly searching for words, without saying for 5 seconds while your brain catches up?
So slower but smoother beats faster but choppy.
Every time. Let me demonstrate. Here's Band 5 fluency.
My hometown is. It's a. How do you say? It's a city. It has many people living there.
Painful. Now, here's Band 7 to 8, not faster, but smoother. My hometown is a mid sized city in the south of the country. I'd say what makes it distinctive is the mix of, well, it's got this interesting blend of traditional architecture and more modern developments.
Noticing you actually paused there too. The mix of, well, but it felt natural.
Because I filled the pause with something. Well, let me think. These are natural. Silent staring is not.
Though fillers are okay.
Fillers are good. They're what native speakers do. The enemy is the frozen pause where nothing comes out.
Summarizing, fluency equals flow, not speed.
And coherence means your ideas connect. You use linking words. However, that said, what I mean is, your answer has a shape, not just random sentences. Next up is lexical resource, or vocabulary.
So, using big, impressive words.
No, using the right words, precisely.
Confused. What's the difference?
Band 5 to 6 students memorize sophisticated vocabulary and throw it in randomly. The amelioration of my hometown is quintessential. Or it's not my cup of tea, and look at the examiner like they just guaranteed themselves a 7.
It doesn't even make sense.
Exactly, but they think big words equal high score. Band 7-8 is my hometown has really developed over the past decade. There's been a lot of investment in infrastructure, new transport links, that kind of thing.
Analysis. No fancy words, but everything fits perfectly.
Precision over pretension. Examiners also want range. Can you talk about different topics without repeating the same 5 words? And can you use collocations naturally? Not do a mistake, but make a mistake. Not big rain, but heavy rain.
So it's not about knowing rare words.
It's about using common words correctly. A student who says, I'm quite fond of, beats one who misuses, I am enamored with. Anyone can see that they have just been watching too much Harry Potter or Bridgerton and called it preparation.
Instead of just listening to this IELTS speaking podcast instead and learning from the description, right?
Exactly. Now let's move to grammar. And again, not what you think.
Perfect grammar?
No, range plus reasonable accuracy. Examiners want to hear that you can use complex structures, not that you only use them.
Wait, so using simple sentences is okay?
It's necessary. Here's the thing: Band 9 speakers use simple sentences all the time. I love it. It's great. That's my favorite. What makes them Band 9 is they also use complex structures when appropriate.
So it's the mix.
The mix. Watch this. Band 6. I like my job. It is interesting. I work with nice people. The salary's okay.
Glad. All simple sentences.
Band 8. I genuinely enjoy what I do. It's the kind of role where no 2 days are the same, which keeps things interesting. Having said that, if I'm being honest, the salary could be better.
Analyzing. You've got simple and complex. I genuinely enjoy what I do, simple. It's the kind of role where no 2 days are the same, which keeps things interesting. That's got a relative clause and everything.
And notice I made a small grammar slip. The salary could be better is fine, but I could have said the salary could be higher. At band 7-8, small errors don't kill you. What kills you is only using simple structures or making errors that block understanding. Okay, last one: pronunciation. And this is where students panic unnecessarily.
Or because of accents.
Exactly. Students think they need to sound British or American.
But that's not true.
It's completely not true. The criterion is about being understood, not sounding native. Examiners assess candidates from every country in the world. They're trained to understand accents.
Relieved. So what do they listen for?
Clarity. Can they understand you without effort? Word stress, not photograph, but photograph. Sentence stress, emphasizing the right words for meaning. And intonation, your voice going up and down naturally, not speaking in a monotone.
Practical. So if someone has a strong accent,
As long as they're clear and intelligible, they can score band 8 or 9. Accent is not a barrier. Mumbling is. Speaking too fast to be understood is. But your Indian accent, your Chinese accent, your Indonesian accent, those are fine.
that's huge for a lot of students to hear.
Here's why understanding all four matters. Your score is the average.
Calculating. So if you're amazing at 3 but weak at 1,
It drags everything down. Let's say you're band 8 for fluency, band 8 for vocabulary, band 8 for grammar, but band 6 for pronunciation because you mumble,
working it out. 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 6 is 30 divided by 4 is 7.5.
which rounds down to band 7. But you left the band score on the table because of one weakness.
Key insight. So you need to be balanced.
Balanced. Most students overprepare grammar and underprepare fluency. Or they memorize vocabulary but never practice actually speaking.
Give us the biggest mistake for each one. Rapid fire.
Fluency, trying to speak fast instead of smooth. Slow down, fill pauses naturally. Keep going.
Vocabulary.
Using big words you don't fully understand. Use words you know. Precision beats pretension.
Grammar.
Only using complex sentences because you think it sounds smart. Mix it up. Simple plus complex.
Last one, pronunciation.
Trying to fake an accent you don't have. Be yourself. Be clear. Exaggerate your stress and intonation a little. Most students are too flat. Please don't try to be Harry Potter or Hermione unless you really did grow up speaking like that. Quick question for you in the comment.
Yes, we want to know.
Which of the four criteria do you struggle with most? Fluency, vocabulary, grammar, or pronunciation? Drop it in the comments. One word is fine.
And if you're not sure, that's useful too. Say not sure, and we might do an episode on how to self-diagnose.
We read every comment.
So, the 4 criteria.
Fluency and coherence, flow and connection, not speed. Lexical resource, precision and range, not big words. Grammar, mix of simple and complex, not perfect complexity. Pronunciation, clarity and intelligibility, not native accent.
Encouraging. Know the game, play the game.
If this was useful, subscribe. Next episode, we're tackling part 3 discussion questions, the abstract ones that trip everyone up.
Teasing. Do you think ordinary people can inspire others? That kind of thing.
See you there.
Bye.